going on, guys? Jurassic here. Today we're back to the altars. Alright, so we need to build an infirmary or improve the moods of the altars. Alright, so to start off with, before we do anything too much, let's get us some radiation filters, which we're going to need more organics to actually build that. Illuminator we have enough though. Oh, never mind, we started, we just haven't worked it.
All done. Should I take care of this now?
Yeah, sure, work on that one. Major alert!
What the hell was...
We are protected. Magnetic storm has started. To maintain a safe environment for radiation barriers, consume radiation filters way faster. Make sure they don't run out. See if we can sneak in some work without getting hurt too much. Okay, so that was kind of a disaster. Let's sleep through this day. We'll go back out there, get more materials. Hopefully the magnetic storm has, like, passed. What did we just die? The sun is getting closer, increase plant activity. Night radiation starts earlier. Just what we were wanting. New resources appeared on the planet's surface. Alright, the storm is gone. We need to get more materials, so that's going to be...
We need to talk. It's over. We made it.
Oh. They're happy that we made the food. Perfect. So let's get the infirmary up and running first. First of all, we have a plan that we're going to stick to today, so we're going to work until at least probably 1400, that we have plenty of minerals.
To address that.
Well, you know what? It'd be great if one of you, like, I don't know, made the radiation filters. And so that should be plenty of what we need for you. So let's head back to the base. We're definitely gonna have to find like a more optimum route for this. This is getting a little hectic. Okay, so that's going to need the liquids. So we'll work on that one next. That's great. I'm glad you feel good. We need an infirmary though. Ooh, hold on. So if we move that one up, then you there. Ah! Perfect. So the workshop's damaged, communication room's damaged. What do you got for us? You wanted to talk to me.
You wanted to talk? Yeah, the magnetic storm. Quite a ride, huh? Tell me about it. Glad we're out of it. For good, I hope. Hope is the mother of fools. If you ask me, it looks like recurring magnetic storms might be a thing around here. We should think about how to prepare in case another one hits us.
This is much better than I was expecting. I thought he was going to yell at us. You got any ideas for us?
Any ideas? Actually, yes. Tell me. Well, it's pretty obvious that during emergencies, the base relies heavily on existing supplies, right? Right? That means we could use a smarter way to manage our production, to make sure we have a stable backup of all the crucial stuff. That would be nice. Well, listen to this. I found something in the manuals. A procedure we could set up. It's called Uphold Production. It lets you choose any item you want to produce, let's say a radiation filter, and establish the amount of it you always want to have at the ready. Whenever you have less items on stock than you need, new ones will be queued for production automatically. Just like that. Huh. That sounds like it could spare us a lot of micromanagement. Exactly. Try it out and maybe we won't die because someone forgot to make mush.
I mean, it's not a bad plan. The uphold production function helps you manage production more efficiently. For any given item, you can choose how many pieces to always have in storage. The items will be added to the queue the moment below the threshold. Open production queue in the workshop or the kitchen. Ooh, okay. Research lab. I'm glad that we came to this floor because you running out of things to research, actually. Hold on. let's analyze that mission. We already did all of you, so economy, 1400. So we are running kind of out of time. Let's get some liquids if we can, because we definitely want to have more radiation filters. And we're just gonna have to push it.
Hey man, I think we're running out of...
7, 6, 5, 4. Oh, my pause is never mind. Haha! You fools. Alright, so you're running low on food, you say.
Cheers, man, to a fresh start.
Alright, so... but I guess we have plenty of this. There we go. The whole production function helps you manage production more efficiently. Any given item, you can choose how many pieces are always in storage. The item will be added to the queue the moment below the threshold. It needs radiation filters to operate. When autoloader is turned on, it will automatically load the next filter when the last one is depleted. I'm wondering if we don't actually need to have a filter on every single day, and it's only for like the worst days possible. So I might try to like hold off a little bit when it comes to radiation filters, just to see if they last longer. Might be able to push this one fairly close to the end of the night. And then our chip, I think we already have the chip, so we might be able to go over to the computer now. Alright, so let's sleep. I still need to figure out where to install that quantum chip. I'm pretty sure we made one last episode. I'll have to check the storage list and make sure that we have one. Hey, nice! Alright, so we have a couple different choices from this. So we have a botanist, which is able to grow the food. That's going to be important. We have a doctor, which will get rid of the radiation. A guard to make sure the other Jans don't kill each other. Technician, we already have. A miner is going to be able to get more metals quicker, which is another thing that's going to be important. I feel like we should get with the doctor first and then probably the miner. Hopefully we won't have to go with doctor then immediately to security. But yeah, let's start with the doctor first. What now? Oh. So you have to be level 3 for this. Is that for all of them? Okay, so refiner percent when refining enriched metals into metals and organics. We're growing crops in the greenhouse. Let's go with the botanist. The doctor is too smart for us. By the way, thanks so much for all the support that you guys have shown in the series. You guys are killing it. You're wondering if she's really okay with the decision to stay. Maybe you should have said yes, but how could you? It was a crazy idea in your situation. You need to prove it to her. That it was the only sensible choice. You need to get your stuff together. Give her a better life here. Maybe find a second job. Look at her, so happy about her promotion and to partner already. Things are happening for her fast. Maybe less for you. You got the job only thanks to her, you know that. But so what? She's happy and you're not complaining? Things have never been better between the two of you. Ambition is overrated. A jolly mission. She wanted to go so much. Put her work to the test in space, but she can't. You have to do it for her. You're apprehensive, out of shape, and, well, you'd rather just stay at home. But it's important to her, and you know you'll do it. You do anything to prove your love. You board the spacecraft with a good feeling. You've got this. You'll be okay back in no time. Besides, Lena promised you that she'd be in touch every day. What could possibly go wrong? Oh. That was a short story for that one. Alright, so he is going to be crafting in 7 hours, so we don't have to worry about that. So let's go back over to our workshop and see what we actually need to start working towards. We have an infirmary. The food guy, obviously, he's going to be supplying us food. I personally would have picked the doctor first, but we couldn't do that. So I think this is... Ooh. Unlocks a hub pylon, which is much greater range than a standard pylon. Probe upgrade. Number of scanner probes rises to 8. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold on. You. Research lab. Base maintenance, you're fine. Alright, so it doesn't matter because we're maxed out on Q anyway, so he'll do his thing, we'll come back for that later. So now we need to go back to the workshop. So we have a few things that we're going to need to focus on. So we need a rubidium ARG. The illuminator is going to come in handy too. So it looks like first off we need to start with the metals. We'll get that up, then we'll get some filters being made. We'll get a illuminator, that way we can actually get rid of the bad things. And I thought we were able to build more stuff, but apparently not. I could have swore the rubidium mark was in there earlier. Why is that gold? Are we running out of stuff here? Oh, those are the enriched metals. We want the normal metals. Yeah, get there to the workshop. All right, so we'll work throughout the day.
Hey man, we're out of that stuff. Something else?
Sure, work in the kitchen.
I'd like to draw your attention to something.
You developed a forecast that detects incoming magnetic storms. It's always visible in your HUD, and the forecast displays countdown that detects incoming storm. The effective range is 7 days, so you'll have time to prepare. Alright, so we should be able to craft the illuminator at least. Key is going to be found inside the kitchen, like always. I don't even know why they wanted a dorm room. It seems like they live in the kitchen anyways. What do you got for us, Jan? Number 2. You wanted to talk.
You wanted to talk? Yes, I managed to come up with a satisfactory magnetic storm prediction system. I'll be ready for the next one when it comes. If it comes. Great.
Good work.
I feel safer already. But that's not all. While analyzing the nature of this phenomenon, I discovered something very curious. You do know how dangerous it is to be outside the base during a magnetic storm, right?
Not particularly. No, tell me more.
No, tell me. Radiation levels rise significantly. It can be very hazardous to health, but if you're a risk taker, it could also be worthwhile. What do you
Are
mean?
you trying to get us infected?
I've been performing some observations, and it seems that the energy of the magnetic storm stimulates certain resource deposits to be more active and productive. 2 types of deposits, to be precise. Organics and rubidium. In practical terms, it means they can be mined much more efficiently during a storm. Isn't it fascinating, Jan? Those resources are in tune with the magnetic field somehow. It's like a mysterious, unheard-of ecosystem.
What you're saying is you want to go out there in the storm while the rest of us are inside the base. Got it. We shouldn't risk our lives for the sake of efficiency. Well, I mean, making use of that would be smart if he has, like, some way to make a shield.
Absolutely. We need to make use of that discovery. Of course, feel free. As long as you don't send me out there.
It was your idea. Why did I know that was about to be like, yeah, I'm not doing it. I can inform you of the decision, though. But yeah, we're not doing it. Alright, so inside the base here, we have... Organics are always out. So we can at least craft the illuminator. Is there like a queue order? Okay, so we can drag that down, so that'll be good. I mean, I guess the next day we can go for organics, then we should be able to actually do some exploration. And when we sleep, we'll wake up, the botanist should be ready, and that way we'll get some food. We'll survive. The sun is approaching. One of your alters is injured and inspect his ability to work. You can see his health status in the Alters tab. Alters regain health much quicker if they rest in the infirmary. Is that because I have the radiation filter off? Hey there, buddy. You live in there?
Hey, man. Can you hear me? Where am I? What is this? Take it easy. You're on strong sedatives. What the hell?
You're not hallucinating? Hello to you too. Ah, you're confused, that's fine.
You're confused. That's perfectly fine. Really? So, who are you? Relax. I'll tell you everything. But right now, we need to focus on you, just to make sure you're all right. Can you answer a few questions for me? Okay. Do you remember who you are?
I'm Jan Dolsky.
Good. And what is your role on this mission, Jan?
I'm a botanist.
So, wait, this is it? The mission? Did we land?
I mean, in a way.
I'm afraid things went sideways during the landing. Everyone died. Except for me. You. What about me? Are you... Are you real?
More real than you? Ah, just as real as you.
Just as real as you. Then, what's going on? It's like we're alternative versions of the same person. Wow, but why is this happening?
I had to recreate a crew to save the mission. I needed to multiply myself to survive.
I told you, everyone died. Long story short, I needed to multiply myself to survive. That doesn't make any sense. We're not exactly the same.
That's right. You know how to cook. Your mind is a rin simulation of mine. Your life path is different than mine.
We're different. You made different decisions in your life. I'm not sure I understand. You know what? I think you should just rest a little and read the mission logs. You'll find all the answers there. Sure. Yeah, mission logs, so why not? Hey, wait. If all this is... what about my wife? Where is she? I need to know.
She's on Earth and we need to figure out how to get there. She's not exactly your wife. She's perfectly fine and waiting for you.
She's on Earth, and we need to figure out how to get there. Okay. What do you want from me? We'll need all the help we can get. Someone to run the greenhouse, prep the food, so on. Trust me, you'll have a lot to do. I'm not sure I'm ready to work just like that. Right.
Like I said, rest, go through the logs, meet the rest of the crew, and let's talk again in a while. Yeah, I'll see you around.
All right, so technically we get 2 more help. They said something about the dorm room is broken. Oh, we need a repair kit. You okay over there? What's wrong with the dormitory?
I heard something broke in the dormitory and you're not feeling well.
Yeah, man. There are simpler ways to kill a man quietly, you know.
What do you mean?
The AC started spitting smoke. You could have fixed it earlier.
What a piece of corporate junk? It's a secret training program. We need spare parts for more critical systems.
Oh, what a piece of junk. Ally Corp sure skimped on the equipment.
What did you expect? Of course they skimped on everything they could.
Seems like a good way to defuse the situation.
We're running out of repair kits?
We did, yes. Alright, so apparently we need a repair kit. Or 2. Luminator's also going to need to be made. So let's get the repair kit first. Everything's turning to a terrible disaster.
What do you like me to do there? Should I take care of this now?
Yeah, you do base maintenance. We'll go back up there. We'll repair the dormitory. Research lab is malfunctioning. That's not good. Okay, Jan's working on repairs, so we don't have to worry about that anymore. Get this up and running. Nice. Still have no calls.
Unbelievable. My whole research is gone due to someone's incompetence.
We'll be back in 1 minute. Okay, so repair kits. That's going to be another thing that we need to add to the list of things that always need to be crafted. Alright, so we got 2 repair kits. We put the rest in queue. He should be able to fix that. So we'll go over to the science room. Alright, so let's repair the research lab, get him operational again. We still need to figure out a way to uphold production. Alright, mission. Crossing the lava. Base. Recycler. Base expansion 2. Gym. Ooh. That's gonna be a pretty useful one. Mechanics, exploration. Alright, so we won't have to worry about that. It's already nighttime again, so this day... we're slowly moving up there. We're starting to get to the place where everything's going to be a little bit crazy. Oh. Day 21, the sun is approaching. The otters are angry that the change at the menu was only temporary. Well, I mean, we have a whole, like, chef dude. He's more than welcome to do everything. Seven, and then we push you inside of this.
Should I take care of this now?
Yeah, you work on that. Sorry, hold on. Perfect. Alright, Alright, so scientist is a little angry. Build a rapidity mark. So let's see if we can head to the workshop. And do we actually have that inside of our list? 'Cause I didn't think I saw it last time, but we were supposed to. Alright, what's wrong with you, buddy? You wanted to talk again.
Wanted to talk? I wanted to thank you for all the delicious food you provided. No, wait, no. It was just a ruse and I still have to eat mush.
Yeah, you're welcome. This whole flashlight tech the guy made us actually works. Because we know somewhere around here is going to be the hostile one. Okay, so basically it's just like a UV light. Illuminate the internal vein with illuminator. Are they talking about the one that looked kind of crazy, I'm wondering? The shooter anomaly reveals Alex, a resource that can be potentially converted into any basic resource needed for survival. Ooh. Haha! Alright, so we need batteries for a flashlight. Real question is though, is that going to permanently free up this area so we're not going to be under a threat anymore? So that's going to be huge if we just make a few batteries for that. So it's 12 o'clock, so we do need to at least start mining either organics or rubidium. Probably the organics since we're going to be going through food now that we actually have a dude making food. Oh. Okay, well, if you do that, we'll grab the rubidium then.
Hey man, we're out of this stuff. Do something else.
55, so if we get to 100 for that, that'll be good. One second. Perfect. A little bit low on time. So we figured out how to use our gun at least. We have a whole new Jan to help us out. We are going to need to research our flashlight batteries though. Easy, buddy.
Just leave me alone. Come on, let me help. What do you usually do when you feel like this?
I don't know. Go to a bar, I guess. Nothing better than a bottle of cheap, lukewarm beer, am I right?
Work hard, party hard. You can't always suppress your emotions. There's plenty of beer.
Well, brother, good news. There's plenty of beer, and it's free.
Give my people plenty of beer, good and cheap, and you will have no revolution.
Is that the voice actor for Crypto? Hi, Mr. Scientist, what about you? What happened in the research lab?
What happened in the research lab? What happened? What happened? My whole research is gone because of a preposterous hardware malfunction.
Stupid Allied Corp and their cheap equipment.
Great. So even the computers break. Damn Allied Corp and their cheap-ass equipment. That's so childish. Blaming everyone but yourself. Every device breaks when it's not maintained properly, Jan.
Well, it worked for the other guy. Alright, so... He'll cool off. Let's go speak to the other dude who just decided to leave us. What about you? How's life treating you? Everything okay?
Hey, everything okay on your side? Actually, I was going to approach you. Do you think... Is there any way I can go back to my life, I mean?
Let's start with getting back to Earth. What would the first thing that you do? There's no such thing as your life.
Why don't we start with getting back to Earth? And then what? Going back to nothing doesn't motivate me.
Anything's better than dying here? What was so special about your life?
Come on. Anything's better than dying out here, man. Really? I wouldn't be so sure.
Think of something that comforts you? Work is the answer.
Is there any comforting thought or memory you can hold on to? Home. My non-existent home.
It exists if you remember it. You have a new home here.
You have a new home here. Here? How can you even compare it? Home was where I would feel that everything was in its right place. Really? I didn't take you, us, for the tidy type. Very funny. I mean family evenings. Me watching the game, Lena working in her study, the cat asleep on her notes, pissing her off. Shit. I miss her. Don't you?
I don't want to talk about it? Of course I do.
Of course I do. Suddenly, everything's gone. Just like that. It's brutal. I'll need more time to even start hoping to come to terms with it.
Take your time, don't take too long.
Sure. Take your time. But remember, you're needed here. Yeah. I'll do my best to find some sense in it.
Alright, so I believe we have diffused. Some more conversations.
Hey,
oh!
I found this. I brought it on this mission, but thought that maybe it could mean something to you too. My old projector. It's symbolic that you took it with you. I guess it reminds me of the first time when I thought it would be cool to explore space. Really? For me, it's more about feeling at home. It will definitely make me feel more comfortable around here.
Fantastic. Alright, so everybody but the scientist is a little angry. Alright guys, well that's going to be it for today. If you enjoyed, if you would like to subscribe, we'll see you guys in the next one, where hopefully we'll actually start being able to work towards the arc. We got the flashlights built this time around. I know it's not called the flashlight, but yeah, I like to call it this. So we got the arc, then we're going to have to ask for the bridge anchors. I'm guessing we're going to need to do this pretty soon before the sun comes and kills us all though. So rupidium's going to be up on the list where we have most of that. We're going to need the metals. That's going to be a major issue since we're going to need repair kits. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.